Hello students, yesterday we just started the emission spectrum of hydrogen. It is one of the important topic for NEET exam. First of all, you should remember that hydrogen spectrum is an example of emission spectrum but not absorption spectrum because it is obtained from the emitted light or emitted radiations. It is an example of line spectrum or atomic spectrum because it is obtained from hydrogen atoms and it is the simplest spectrum among all the known spectra. In today's class, we will continue to that emission spectrum of hydrogen. So, just for understanding purpose, yesterday class once I will repeat. So first of all, hydrogen gas is taken in a discharge tube. Hydrogen gas is taken in the discharge tube. So it is the hydrogen gas. Hydrogen gas means it contains large number of molecules. Any gas contains large number of molecules. Infinite number of molecules are present in any gas. So it contains large number of molecules. Infinite number of molecules are there. Infinite number of gas molecules are present. Whenever electric discharge is passed through the hydrogen gas at low pressure, because at low pressure only gases conduct electricity. Whenever we are passing electricity through the hydrogen gas, what happens is the hydrogen gas molecules absorbs electrical energy. By absorbing electrical energy, the molecules are breaks down into atoms. Initially between the two hydrogen atoms, covalent bond is there. By absorbing electrical energy, the bond is broken and converting into atoms. Hence here we are having different hydrogen atoms. So many hydrogen atoms are there. Infinite number of hydrogen atoms are there. Further, if you are passing electricity, what happens is the electron in hydrogen atom, only one electron is present in the ground state. The electron which is present in the ground state in all these atoms, the electrons are present in the ground state. Further, if you are passing electrical energy, what happens is different number of atoms absorbs different quantities of energy. This atom absorbs one type of energy. This atom absorbs another type of energy. This atom absorbs another type of energy. Different atoms absorbs different quantities of energies. By absorbing different quantities of energies, what happens? The electrons are excited to different higher energy levels because all these electrons are not absorbing same energy. They are absorbing different quantities of energies. Hence, they are excited to different higher energy levels. Again, the higher energy level is unstable. Whenever energy more, stability less. Higher energy levels are unstable. Again, the electrons are de-excited to the ground state in a single step or multiple steps. So initially electrons are present in the ground state. By absorbing different quantities of energies, the electrons are excited to different higher energy levels. But higher energy levels are unstable. Again they are come back to ground state. Whenever they are come back to ground state, directly they will jump into the ground state or they will take several jumps, multiple jumps. They will come back to the ground state in a single jump or multiple jumps. Just for understanding purpose, I will consider the energy level diagram. First excited state is entirely what? This is ground state. N is equal to 1 or ground state. Here N is equal to second orbital first excited state. Next, N is equal to 3. It is also known as second excited state. Like the infinite orbits are there. Next, N is equal to 4. It is known as third excited state. N is equal to 4 or third excited state. If you are going to higher levels, the difference between the two orbits should decrease. Why means we will discuss in Bohr-Steele. Here more gap, less gap, less gap like that. If you are going to higher levels, this is energy level. So if you are going to higher levels, the difference between the two levels should decrease. Here more energy gap, less energy gap, less energy gap. N is equal to 4. So this is N is equal to 5. N is equal to 5 is fourth excited state. This is N is equal to 6. N is equal to 6 means fifth excited state. N is equal to 7. Next, N is equal to 8 and so on infinity orbits. N is equal to 8 and finally infinite orbit. This is the infinity orbit. N is equal to infinity. Now, initially electrons are present in ground state. So many hydrogen atoms are there. So different atoms absorbs different quantities of energies. By absorbing different quantities of energies, the electrons which are present in the ground state excited to different higher energy levels. Some are excited to 8th level, some are excited to 7th level, some are excited to 6th level. For understanding purpose, now I am considering electron is excited to 8th level. So initially electron is present, again excited to 8th level. But this 8th level is more energetic. Excited state is more energy, hence less stable. Due to less stability, again electron come back to ground state. So first of all excitation, after de-excitation. Whenever electron come back to ground state, it directly come to the ground state in a single step. This electron directly come back to the ground state in a single step or multiple step. Electron initially present in 8th state, again it come to 7th state, again it takes some rest, again from 7th state to first state. So whenever electron come back to ground state, directly jumps to the ground state, single jump or multiple jumps. Due to the multiple jumps, we are observing different lines in hydrogen spectrum. So for understanding purpose, this energy level diagram I will draw. So 8 to 1, 7 to 1, 6 to 1, 5 to 1, 4 to 1, 3 to 1, 2 to 1. So if an electron jumps from any higher energy level to ground state, here so many lines were formed in the hydrogen spectrum. These lines were discovered by the scientist Lyman. These lines were discovered by the scientist Lyman. Hence, this is known as Lyman series. This is known as Lyman series. Lyman series. So, group of lines are there. Whenever electron jumps from any higher level to first level, so many lines are obtained. That lines were observed by scientist Lyman. Hence, Lyman series. Lyman series. Similarly, when an electron jumps from Here electron jumps in a single step directly from 8 to 1 or multiple steps. So these lines were observed by Lyman, Balmer, Paschen scientists. Paschen series. So here spectrum region also important. UV region, UV visible here near ion. Next, any higher level to fourth level. Lyman, Balmer, Paschen bracket series. Bracket series observing after near ion, what ion will come? Middle ion. Middle ion. Again, any higher series to fifth level. Any higher energy level to fifth level. Lyman, Balmer, Paschen bracket fund series. Fund series here P silent letter. Fund series. Near ion, middle ion, far ion. Again, any higher level to sixth level. So any higher level to sixth level. If it is comes to ground level, Lyman. Second level, Balmer. Third level, Paschen. Fourth level, bracket. Fifth level, fund. Sixth level. If an electron jumps from very higher level, just for understanding purpose here I showed 8 levels. If very higher level to sixth level, that lines were discovered by the scientist Humphrey. Hence it is known as Humphrey series. It is observed in here only far ion. Next is far ion. Far ion. That means indirectly Paschen series, bracket series, fund series, Humphrey series indirectly observed in IR region. So IR further classified into different types: near IR, mid IR, far IR, far IR. So it is the UV, it is the visible, it is IR region. For each transition, there is a line observed in the hydrogen spectrum. Hence it is known as line spectrum of hydrogen. Line spectrum of hydrogen. So this energy level diagram, just for understanding purpose we draw. So instead of this energy level diagram, now I will give one tabular form. That you should remember, that is very important for objective exam. This is important only for PU. Series of hydrogen spectrum, otherwise different series of hydrogen spectrum. This you should remember, important tabular form. Different series of hydrogen spectrum. So here one tabular form will come, that you should remember, very important. Different series of hydrogen spectrum. Name of the series. Name of the series. Next, N1 lower energy level, N2 higher energy level. N1 lower energy level, N2 higher energy level. Here you should remember that always N2 greater than N1. N2 is higher energy level, N1 lower energy level, N2 greater than N1. And spectral region. Spectral region. So this tabular form very important. Name of the series. So again I am repeating, in hydrogen spectrum, different series were discovered by different scientists. On the order of the scientists, series names are first Lyman series. Lyman series. Lyman. next Balmer series, Lyman Balmer, next Passion series, Lyman Balmer Passion, bracket series, scientist names, Lyman Balmer Passion bracket, fund series, key silent letter here, fund series and Humphrey series, Humphrey series. Now, according to previous energy level diagram, what is Lyman series? When an electron jumps from any higher level is nothing but N2, any higher level to ground state, nothing but first level. Therefore, N1 is 1, N2 is higher level, more than 1 means 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Next, according to energy level diagram, what is meant by Balmer series? When an electron jumps from any higher level to second level. Therefore, here N1 is 2. Otherwise, just you should remember that N1 value starts from 1, 2. Next 2 to 3, 4, 5, 6. N2 more than 2. N2 is always more than N1. More than 2 means 3, 4, 5 and so on. 3. N2 more than 3. 4, 5, 6 and so on. Here N2 more than 4. 5, 6, 7. Here 6, 7, 8 and so on. Here 7, 8, 9 and so on. So very important. N2 is more than that of N1. By strictly speaking, N1 and N2 are integers. 1, 2, 3, 4 are integers. Spectral region, Lyman series are observed in UV region. Because scientists experimentally calculate when an electron jumps from second level to first level, for the transition they calculate wavelength. That wavelength range is UV region. That's why spectral region is UV. Balmer series visible, UV visible. Here near ion, this one is middle ion, this is far ion, this is far ion, indirectly these are nothing but ion region, so this is the tabular form. So very important this tabular form. Among all these series, one and only one series is visible to naked eye, that is Balmer series. Why? Balmer series is found in visible region. Hence, among all the series, Balmer series only visible to naked eye. Remaining series we are not able to observe with naked eye. With the help of any device, microscope, we can observe UV or IR. But with the help of naked eye, we are able to see only Balmer series because it is found in visible region. Here a small note you should remember that Balmer series only visible to naked eye. Balmer series only visible to naked eye. So here some terminology you should remember that for Balmer series, N1 value and N2 values It is the first transition. When an electron jumps from third level to second level, it is known as first line in Balmer series of hydrogen spectrum. It is also known as H alpha line in Balmer series of hydrogen spectrum. H alpha line. So this terminology also you should remember. First line is jumps from 3 to 2. If an electron jumps from fourth level to second level, it is known as second line in Balmer series or H beta line. H beta line. Three terminals. If an electron jumps from fifth level to second level, it is known as third line in Balmer series or H gamma line. Alpha beta gamma. Similarly, if an electron jumps from 6 to 2, it is known as fourth line in Balmer series or alpha beta gamma H delta line. If an electron jumps from 7 to 2, it is known as fifth line or H gamma plus 1 line and so on. So this terminology also you should remember. For object to numerical problems, first line they will give and calculate wavelength or wave number. First line is N2 is 3, N1 is 2. That you should remember. For Balmer series, N1 is fixed 2. First line is 3 to 2. Second line 4 to 2. Third line 5 to 2. Fourth line 6 to 2. This terminology also you should remember. Here one more logic I will tell. One more note. For any series, this is useful for problems. For any series, not only Balmer series, for any series, N1 value fixed. For Lyman series, N1 is always 1. For Balmer series, N1 is always 2. For Paschen series, N1 always 3. N1 is fixed. For any series, N1 is fixed. N2 not fixed. Sometimes 3, sometimes 4 like that. For any series, N1 is fixed. N2 not fixed. N2 equal to N1 plus line number. Sometimes line number they will give and they will ask wavelength and wavelength. So this you should remember. For any series, N1 is fixed, that is common. N2 equal to N1 plus line number. For understanding purpose, I am considering for second line of Balmer series. For second line of Balmer series, N1 and N2 what? N1 is fixed. For Balmer series, N1 is 2. N2 not fixed. Therefore, N2 shorted from the what? N1 plus line number. N1 is 2. Line number what here? Second line. Therefore, 2 plus 2 what? 4. Therefore, for second line, always see this explanation. For second line, N2 is 4, N1 is 2. Not only for Balmer series, for any series, N1 is fixed, N2 is N1 plus line number. Otherwise, for understanding purpose, one more example I am considering. Example 2. N1 and N2 values for third line of Paschen series. Paschen series. N1 and N2. Paschen series. N1 is fixed. For Paschen series, N1 what? Lyman 1, Balmer 2, Paschen 3. Lyman, Balmer, Paschen, bracket, fund, and Humphrey series. Discovered recently Humphrey series. Lyman, Balmer, Paschen, bracket, fund, Humphrey series. So here N1 value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For Paschen series, N1 value what? 3. Next, N2 shorted from what? N1 plus line number. Here N1 what? 3. Line number which line? Third line. 3 plus 3 what? 6. Sometimes in object exam, how they will ask the questions means in next class I will discuss the numerical problems. Calculate wave number or wavelength of third line of Paschen series in hydrogen spectrum. They only mentioned N1 and N2. You only submit. Paschen series N1 fixed 3, N2 N1 plus line number 3 plus 3 H beta line of Lyman series. H beta line of Lyman series. Here what they given Lyman series? They mention the series name. Lyman series. N1 value fixed 1. Lyman 1. N2 shortcut from what? N1 plus line number. N1 is 1 line number. Instead of the number here, they given Greek alphabets alpha, beta, gamma. So alpha means 1, beta 2. Indirectly H beta line means second line. H beta line is the second line. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Alpha first line, beta second line, gamma third line, delta fourth line. H beta line means indirectly second line. Therefore line number 2, 1 plus 2 are 3. So when an electron jumps from 3 to 1, it is known as H beta line of Lyman series. Otherwise see N1 and N2 Lyman series. Lyman series. N1 fixed what? 1. N2 is more than 1. N2 always greater than N1. 2, 3, 4 and so on. If an electron jumps from 2 to 1, it is known as first line or H alpha line. If 3 to 1, it is known as second line or H beta line. Now they are asking H beta line. For H beta line, N1 is 1, N2 is 1. So finally you should remember that for any series, N1 is fixed, constant value, N2 not fixed. How can you identify N2? N2 equal to N1 plus line number. So this is about different series in hydrogen spectrum. Next, Rydberg's equation. This is very important. Rydberg's equation. Rydberg's equation. What is the use of Rydberg's equation? With the help of this Rydberg's equation, we can calculate the wave number or wavelength of any spectral line in any series. With the help of Rydberg's equation, we can calculate wave number. Wave number is nothing but mu1 or wavelength. Wave number or wavelength of spectral lines. Spectral lines. With the help of Rydberg's equation, we can calculate wave number or wavelength of spectral lines. So the Rydberg's equation formula very important. So nu bar equal to 1 by lambda equal to wave number is nothing but reciprocal of wavelength. Nu bar equal to 1 by lambda equal to r into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. Very important formula. So Rydberg's equation. This is known as Rydberg's equation. Rydberg's equation. Nu bar equal to 1 by lambda equal to r into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square, where r is called, on the honor of scientist, r is called Rydberg's constant. Rydberg's constant. So this Rydberg's constant is different for different elements. For all elements, Rydberg's constant is not same. It is different for different elements. For hydrogen, Rydberg's constant value, Rydberg's constant value for hydrogen, it is denoted as RH. Again I am repeating, different elements are having different Rydberg's constant values. For hydrogen you must remember. For other elements after that I will give a small logic. For hydrogen, Rydberg's constant value is denoted as RH. This value is 10, 9,